Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Action Comics 170, The Mad Artist of Metropolis. Now, I have talked a little bit about story conceits on this show, but not like in depth or even all that expansive. I really haven't talked in depth about anything if we really think about it. But most stories, actually all stories, have some sort of conceit, which is a thing you kind of have to believe, you have to accept to be able to continue with the story. And a lot of stories have conceits, and we're dealing with Superman, which already has the conceit of it being written for children, and it's a story about a man who is bulletproof and flies and wears a bright blue costume and a red cape. So we're already dealing with a lot of conceits. So the reality of the story and what is unbelievable is pretty out there to begin with. So it seems odd to complain about something being, not exactly realistic or off the wall, but this story goes a step too far because it deals with an artist who has switched from making realistic paintings to keeping his sort of realistic style, but doing things that are more, visually metaphors. Like, say, painting a tree, half of the tree is like night and dying, and the other half is alive. And people thinking he's gone nuts because his art isn't realistic anymore. That's not how art works. Art is visually metaphors. Art in paintings and stories and any sort of medium is entirely up to both the viewer and the artistic intention. It doesn't have to represent something one-to-one. It's like Ron Swanson on Parks and Rec complaining that art is just painting of horses because it's a horse, you know what it is. But it's absolutely ridiculous that this artist is shunned because he's painting stuff that's more like visually a metaphor than just, say, like a portrait of somebody. This conceit has to exist because the main plot of the story is some criminals take advantage of this by convincing the painter to paint something that Superman, to keep the artist's reputation, makes happen. Like, he paints a man on the moon, so Superman creates a man on the moon, like a sculptor of a man on the moon, to him blocking bullets from the criminals getting away from the cops, all leading to him ending up being a flag sitter, which has happened before and was apparently a thing back in the 30s and 40s, maybe in the 50s, where people would sit on flags for long times. It was seen as an impressive challenge, but all mainly to get Superman out of the way to commit crimes. Unfortunately, it's Superman, so he's able to bend the pole without breaking it and get the guys as they're committing crimes. Maybe they shouldn't have committed the crimes in a general area where the pole could reach when it was bent. That was their mistake. But going back to my original point, is it just, to make this story happen, it has to work on a conceit that's so ridiculous to me in a already ridiculous story that I can't accept it. And that is a me problem. Your mileage may vary, but I can't accept the story. Okay, that is it from Action Comics 170, The Mad Artist of Metropolis. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Friday is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the man of tomorrow. And seriously, what is Metropolis's problem with non-realistic paintings? Okay, have a great day.